What is up, Rams fans? I'm Jackson Master on the Rams Digital Sports Network for the opening day for softball. The pitch, a little high. Ball, apologize for the late start. We have 3 on the base paths. And up right now, as the pitch comes from Cox. Blown outside. Ball. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in here live on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Currently batting for Virginia Union, number 18. Ari. The pitch, big swing and a miss, and then I'll bring Cox's first out of the game. Walked the first batter. Second one was an infield pop fly. The Rams couldn't get to. Drops between 2 of them. I believe another walk. Cox deals. Tits off the cage. Strike 1. Another one up and over the fence. Now down 0-2 the count. Number 9, Navia. The third baseman for Virginia Union. Another swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Cox looking to redeem herself here after leaving 3 on. She's going to try to strand 3 of Virginia Union. Opening pitch, high check swing, going to be called ball. Rams looking to get a great start to the season here at Graham Rec Park on the foothills of the East River Mountain. Another ball. Up 2-0 in the count. Top of the first. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in here live on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Cox deals. The outer part of the box. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. 3 on. That pitch, a little low. Ball 2. Evening, or check that. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Any kind of bad play here will give Virginia Union the lead early in this ball game. Cox deals right over the meat of the plate. Strike 2. Now full count. 2 outs are on the board. 3 are on the base paths. A very important pitch coming from the sophomore. Cox from her hip. She deals outside. That's going to give Virginia Union their first run of the game. Three still on, 2 outs on the board. Liana. First one right down Main Street. Strike 1. 2 outs on the board. Cox saw a lot of time at the pitching circle last season as another one chopped at it. No good. Now down 0-2 in the count, trying to mitigate as much damage as Virginia Union can do. Try to put it away and only have that lead at 1. High and inside, ball one, 2-1 the count. Rams trail. Definitely a windy day here on the upper field of Graham Rec Park, and just a little bit of overcast so that it's not too much sun, but it's a little more pretty. But with that, strike three, we go into the bottom of the first inning. We're back here shortly on the Rams Digital Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the first inning. Let's talk about who's out in the field for the Virginia Union University. The pitcher. Number 18, Ari. The catcher, number 2, Mirabah. At first, number 11, Lay. At second, number 17, Liana. At third, number 9, Navia. At short, Jayla. Out in left field, number 1, Cameron. In center, number 10, Diamond. Out in right, number 7, Kaylee. Apologize, I didn't have the last names on the scorecard, but talking about up for the Rams, the junior from North Carolina, Chloe Hicks, doing on deck for the Rams, number 6, Mackenzie Franklin, and then in the hole, number 7, Christina Sanchez, and a lot of veterans and a lot of fresh faces here for the Rams, as I know they picked up quite a number in the offseason. A lot of those freshmen seeing some starting time this afternoon in game 1 of this doubleheader. Folks, you heard me right. This is a 2-game set. And first up, number 8, Chloe Hicks. First pitch, wide and outside, ball 1. Virginia Union currently leads 1-0 after a walk on a bases loaded. Give Virginia Union the opening score. She deals another one low into the dirt. Ball 2 now up in the count, 2-0. Time called. And a grab a runaway glove. Hicks steps back into the box. Owens another high pitch. Now 3-0 in the count. Might see Hicks swing at this one. First pitch to the meat of the plate. Strike one. Another one in the dirt. It'll be ball 4, and Hicks will take her base. That's Fields. Steps up for her first collegiate at bat. Burford, the pitcher from Virginia Beach, deals it. Fields gets a piece of it. Burford deals it into the dirt. It skips around. Hicks is going to steal second. Curl around. Flirt with going to third, but she'll stay. Perfect. 1-1 on the count. Hicks at second. Deals another one low. Hicks nicks it over to third. Stealing 2 bags. Definitely a lot different than we've seen in the past. As we've seen more of a hit bunt and try to get one person around the bases and try to score every inning, as that one's low and out. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. A ram over on third in Hicks. Fields in the box. For deals, it's tipped around. Strike 2, evening up the count. No outs on the board. 1-0 the score in favor of the Panthers. Another one low and out. Hicks is running to home, and she'll make it. Almost overthrown again. And the Rams have tied it up, 1 apiece. And now, the legendary Bluefield Ram, the senior, well, I guess I'd call super senior, Christina Sanchez, transfer from Trinity Valley Community College out in Texas. Came a couple years ago during that COVID year and has been an integral part of the Rams' offense and defensive sides. Alonda Wynn picks up. You can hear that wind. Oof, gotta love it. It's gonna mess up my hair. I'm not gonna have too much fun with that, but as I guess they're trying to kick a little bit of dirt off the shoes of Burford. Sanchez coming up to bat. And we did a little bit of a pre-test or a pre-question when we did the media day, and when asked who they thought was going to hit the very first home run for the team, it was Christina Sanchez. We've seen she's had some legendary games at Graham Rec. She'll get a piece of that first one. Stunning outs on the board. Fields over at first. Goes back into the box. The pitch. Gets another crack of it. Coach Allen gets her foot out of the way. Yeah, those are some pretty good sized balls. I don't think I want to get hit by one of those. That skips around. Now down 0-2 in the count. Burford in the circle. Opening day for softball and opening day for baseball was yesterday. They traveled down to Carolina University. It was 2 days ago. Traveled down to Carolina University. As that one's hit and caught for the first out. Field still over at first. Now coming up, Mooresville, North Carolina. Number 10, Macy Martin. Another long-time Ram. It's always spent much of her time in the infield. We got to see her over in center today. See what she can do out there. First at-bat for the season. Owens gets in the dirt. Fields sprinting over, able to stay up. She steals second. Was a little hesitant, but Fields still able to make it all the way over there. Pitch. Another one in the dirt. Fields not going to really attempt. She had a little bit of a lead off, but going to stay over at second. Catcher, number 13, Maya Tino from Stafford, Virginia. Up near the DC area when conversed with her pitcher. 2-0 the count. A lot of excitement for the Rams this season. As, like I talked about, had a lot of fresh new faces. That one hits Martin, and she'll take her base. Over at first, and now coming up for the Rams. Number 13, Cara Wooten. 2 runners on. Fresh count. The pitch. A little high. Ball 1. Two runners on. Wooten with her first collegiate at-bat. Burford marks it on her hip. Time called. Wooten steps out. Watches the pitch. You can hear the woos from the home dugout. That one's in the dirt. 2 stolen bags. Now both runners in scoring position. Only 1 out on the board. Virginia Union get to damage minimal. Keep it at a tie going into the second. The pitch. Check swing. I called in favor of the Rams. Strike one. 2-1 the count. Burford deals wide outside. Ball 3. Carl Wooten, one of those freshmen out of South Carolina. Another one wide and outside, and now the bases are loaded. One out is on the board, and the pitcher, Haley Cox, comes up to bat. Cox, really the ace for the Rams last season. There's going to be a mound visit between the infield and coach for the Panthers. And while we hit here on this break, I'm going to thank all of our sponsors. Since 1984, Swope Construction has led the way in innovative commercial construction solutions for West Virginia and Virginia. Swope Construction, a proud sponsor of Bluefield University Athletics. Cox. Burford looks down. Bases loaded. The pitch is in the dirt. Field's going home. They're going to call her safe. And another run scored for Bluefield. 2-1. Man, close tie going to the runner. Ball, no strikes. Burford deals. Another one skidding in the dirt. Burford not having a great afternoon to start. You know, after we saw the first visit, probably on a short leash. Rams taking full advantage of that, trying to extend their lead. The pitch. She gets a crack out of it. Hops in. Oh, she loses it. Martin comes home, and so does Wooten. And off the single, 2 runners make it home, and Rams now have a 4-1 lead. Now, coming up, number 1 for the Rams. Lexi McDuffie. That one's wide and outside. Ball 1. Pitch. Another one outside. Ball 2. McDuffie gets a crack out of it. Bounces all the way down the hill. Oh, and we see Tony Martin trying to run after it. Thankfully, he made it into the crack, and it's not so wet or muddy that it will roll all the way down the hill, because if it gets into that gutter, it is full steam ahead for those softballs. I don't know if it's much better to do up here at the lower fields, because up here it's like, okay, I can see it, but it goes down there. So it's going to be a little more walking, but you're probably going to get your hands on it. You hit it up into somewhere where the backfield is down on the lower field, you're running through a lot of thicket. There's a good chance you're not going to find that ball, even it being bright yellow. As that fourth pitch puts McDuffie over at first. 2 runners on. And Madison Blankenship coming up to bat. The sophomore, nicknamed Mouse. It's already known for their nicknames in Lauren Peanut Bailey. No, at the assistant coach role for the Rams. Grad student here and been another big leader, but now seeing a bigger leadership role, being in charge of these young ladies. That one right down the middle. Strike 2, 0-2 in the count. 2 runners on, 1 out on the board. 4-1 the lead. Burford deals into the dirt. Running over to third and running over to second. Rams steal 2 more bags. Oh, the wind definitely starting to pick up. I'm shivering just a little bit. The pitch. Low in the zone, but strike 3 nonetheless. That brings up the Rams' second strike. Now batting. Number 17, Kirsten Buchanan. To serve. Wide and outside, ball 1. 2 outs are on the board. Buchanan in the box. Gets a piece of it. Barely hear the sound of it. Rams always making it through the lineup. That one toes the line, but veers foul. Now 0-2 in the count. 2 outs. Pitch. Crack of the bat. Grounds foul. 1-2 the count. Rams making it all the way through the lineup. That one making it into the shallow infield, but caught by the right fielder, and that's going to close out the opening inning as we move into the second here on the Rams Digital Sports Network.
Duchess Dairy Products is a proud supporter of Bluefield University athletics. For many years, Duchess Dairy Products has been welcomed into homes all across this Appalachian region. It was our love for providing a nutritious, healthy product that led us to begin processing and bottling our own milk straight from our dairy herds. Be sure to look for our products at a store near you. Duchess Dairy Products, proud supporter of Bluefield University athletics. Go Rams!
As wind picks up here, we start off our second inning in the first game of this doubleheader as the ball goes down. It's time for the Panthers to bring themselves back to bat. Top of the second, Cox deals. That one's a little high. Ball one. Big swing and a miss for strike one. Currently batting at number 7. That pitch is a little low. They have, I'm trying to find if I can find the number 7. Not on their roster, so apologize, labeled Cali, as that one is a low swinging strike 2. 2-2 the count, no outs. First batter up in the second inning. That one goes in the dirt. It brings the count to full. The pitch. That gets tipped. Count remains 3-2. The pitch. A big swing and a miss for strike 3. Cox. And the forward K in the books. One up, one down. Big swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. As 23 Cameron. Up to bat. A high swing, strike 2. Two and two the count. No runners on, 1 out. Pitch. And a low strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. Part of the box. Strike 1. 2 outs are on the board. The pitch. Buchanan doing her best to frame that one up, but 1-1 the count. 2 outs are on the board. Cox deals. Gets a piece of it. stance on the lower part. Another foul ball. Beams right out. Will stay on the hill. See? That's how you know how cold it is over here. The ball stands still on a curved hill. The frost can keep it in place. Cox deals in that one and brings that strike 3. And the Rams into the dugout, and we will flip the card as they move into the bottom of the second. Welcome back, Rams fans, to the bottom of the second inning as we made it all the way through the lineup last time. We're going to start it off with Chloe Hicks, a North Carolina native, junior infielder. For the Rams. She comes up, got a couple practice swings. And definitely a great deal of wind. Herford in the circle. First pitch at the bottom of the second inning. Herford deals. Strike 1. Crack of the bat. Ground ball into left field. That'll be a base hit for Chloe Hicks. She puts herself as the first on the base path. Starting off what could be a good rally for the Rams. 4-1 they lead. Fields in the box. Pitch, tries to go bunt, tips it, goes foul. It brings the count to 0-1. The pitch goes bunt. And it gets bobbled. It's going to third and Field staying at second after the mishandled ball. Rams now have 2 runners in scoring position. I think it's pretty much the best outcome you could have expected there. I know that it was a sacrifice bunt to try to move Hicks forward, but Now you have 2 runners in scoring position, and a swing of the bat could bring those 2 young ladies home. Joe's bunt. It's coming all the way back. Catcher keeps her at bay. Sanchez crosses the X. Snaps in. It's a piece of it. Into center field. Hicks tags up. Going home. She gets out. Overthrown. And Fields makes it so with 2 outs. The umpires are gonna have a quick meeting. We're going to figure out what the call is. They're going back. They're going to reverse the call. Now putting 2 more runs on the board. Saying Hicks was safe, still with 1 out. Oh no, you gotta fix that scoreboard. It's 6-1. Macy Martin comes up on the outer part of the plate. Strike 1. Pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1, evening up the count. Very windy day in the upper field. Still see snow on the mountains, and it hasn't snowed in days. Big crack of the bat. The umpire has to get out of the way. It's foul, but man, can you see the power behind Martin's hit? Honestly, could take out a couple of heads. Ripper checks her wrist, walks up, deals. Now they're outside. Ball 2, count is even. Two and two. ball veers foul. Count remains 2-2. For the third 2-2 pitch. It comes, skips around, goes foul. Swing of the back, fly ball near the fence. And that'll be out number 3 as they move into the top of the third inning. Here on the Rams. I'm checking that, I guess I was wrong. I don't know why. Maybe I missed hit a button, but I'm gonna go back. Now 2 outs are on. Wooten at bat. Another high fly ball to left field, and that is out of here. Home run for the freshman from South Carolina, Carl Wooten. Everybody get hyped, and that brings the Rams their 7th run in opening day. Now that's the way you have a college debut. More wind, more problems. 2 outs. Rams lead by 6 over the Virginia Youth Union Panthers. Division II team in the CIAA. Infield fly into the glove of the first baseman, and that's going to end it as we move into the third inning here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Top of the third. pitch. Gets a piece of it. Rolls down the hill. Top of the third, Rams lead 7-1 on the first game of opening day here at Graham Rec Park. Pitch comes. That one's low into the dirt. Ball one. So one. The pitch. Another low ball. Three and one the count. Time called. The pitch. Not quite over the right part of the plate. Pitch. Big swing and a miss from number 10, Diamond. I don't know if I mentioned he's out in the field today, but of course Cox pitching. I never know why I flinch at those, because it's not like there's a middle bar in front of me. But I always do. Doesn't matter. Cox deals a little outside. Ball 1-1-2. I think I said out in the field, number 22 on the mound for the Rams, Haley Cox. Behind the plate, number 17, Kirsten Buchanan over at first. Mackenzie Fields second. Chloe Hicks has another fly, curls behind. Still 1-2 over at, like I said, second. Chloe Hicks at third. Number 7, Christina Sanchez over at short. Jara Wooten. As that one just gets in the right spot for strike number 3. And one out. And one runner on as the pitcher in Burford comes to bat. Then over in right field, Madison Blankenship. In center, Macy Martin. As that pitch comes right down the middle. Perfect pitch from Cox. Strike one. Left, Lexi McDuffie. Pitch comes big. Oh, they're going to say she tipped it a little bit, but still a strike. 0-2 in the count, one out. The pitch. High fly ball. Sanchez calls it and gets that second out. Two outs now on the board. Cox deals on the inside, down over to second, not going to get there in time. Moon tries to make the grab, but not before they get to steal second. Another tipped ball. 0-2 the count. 2 outs are on the board. Owen goes, and Hicks with the catch. Rams keep another scoreless inning as we move into the bottom of the third. Back with the bottom of the third action. First pitch comes, rolls down. McDuffie in the box for the Rams. Just now joining us, 7-1 the score after an amazing couple of innings. The Rams collected 4 in the first and 2 in the second. Trying to get another score-filled inning. It's tipped. Nice. Apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can bring it back. Ground ball by McDuffie. Gets her a base hit over to first. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Please stay with me. McDuffie flirting with going over to second. Staying over at first. One runner on. Just gets around. McDuffie sprinting over to second. Rolls around, going to stay there though. And 3-0 count for the sophomore in Blankenship. The pitch on the inside corner. Strike one. A little high. Ball four. And now two runners on the base paths as Kirsten Buchanan comes up to bat. Crack of the bat goes foul. 0-1 the count. Goes bunt. Goes foul. Another swing of the bat. Still remains 0-2 in the count. Sir, the pitch. Trying to get over to third. Long pitch over to first. Overthrown. McDuffie comes in. And that brings another runner home. And it's two remain in scoring position. No outs are on the board. Rams lead 8-1. An outside pitch. Pitch on the outside corner. Strike one, 1-1 the count. That was in the dirt. Blankenship comes home. And Buchanan makes it to third. Time called in on the infield. Time called back in. Outside. Ball three. Check that ball too. A pitch. Wide outside, it's dropped. Ball three. outside ball. And it looked like Burford's day might be done. And while she gets some more of it, we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Back to play. Fields. Runners on the corners. Wide outside. Ball one. 9-1. The score for the Rams. That's tipped. Strike one. Just turn back in Fields. Runners remain on the corners. 2 balls. 1 strike. The pitch. High, long pitch over. Fumbled with. Hicks will be safe over at second. Now 2 runners in scoring position again. Swing of the bat. Bring them home. 3-1 the count. That one's outside. Ball 4. Bases are loaded, and Christina Sanchez comes up to bat. Tipped for strike one. Sanchez hasn't made it on the base path yet this afternoon. Looks to change that now after getting out on 2 flyouts. That's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch tipped. Onto the count remains. Another pop foul ball. Pitch. Outside, ball 1. More and more wind picking up. Showing bunt. Loaded bases, pulls back, and she swings. 1 out is on the board. Pitch. High swinging fly ball to right field with the catch. Buchanan coming home. Rams now lead 10-1. Pitch tipped around from Wooten. Strike 1. Outside, ball 1. Another strike, strike 2. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As my old commentating partner would say, deuces are wild. The pitch, grounder on third base line, stays fair. Hicks is sprinting home, and she'll come across. Runners remain at first and second. And 11-1 the score. Rams lead the Virginia Union University Panthers. The pitch, high and outside. Ball one. Comes outside. Two more backs stolen, running to second and third. The pitch into the dirt. Ball 3-0 the count. The pitch. Another high one. Bases loaded once again. McDuffie comes up. On the inside corner, strike one. Another one rolls in the dirt. Ball one. A 1-1. 2 outs. High fly ball to center field. Drops. Running over to second. As 2 runners come. Looks like there might be a substitution. As Reagan Hardy comes up to bat. 13-1. 2 outs. That one's into the dirt. 2 runners aboard. Both in scoring position. Pitch. It's caught. And that'll move us into the 4th inning. And we're going to take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. personnel changes coming into this fourth inning. Now behind the plate catching for the Rams is Gianna Sloan LeBron. Over at first, Jenna Atwell. High swing. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That brings the first out of the inning. High fly ball. And a grab from Sanchez brings the second out. Two outs are on the board. 13-1 the lead, the Rams. As it gets tipped, foul ball. Panthers trying to get back on the board as they trail by 12. Another foul ball rolling down the hill. That's gonna go places. That pitch is good for strike number 3 as we move into the bottom of the fourth. Here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Of you guys can hear live on the Rams Digital Sports Network. And the Rams Digital Sports Network now be possible with a couple of our sponsors. Since 1989, Black Tie Charters gone the extra mile to provide its clients with exceptional service. The Rams ride with Black Tie Charters. The networks offers broadband internet speeds fascinated at home, no mini DSL and comparable cable with no data caps. Giving networks going further with the Rams. And Dutch's Dairy offers sold 2% chocolate milk and drinkable yogurt at their plant in the heart of Rural Retreat, Virginia. Dutch's Dairy, the Rams' choice for milk. Wow, if you're just now joining us, well, it's a pretty good time to do so. Rams are leading 13-1 over the Virginia Union University Panthers. And now coming up to bat, number 23, the freshman from Daleville, Virginia. Alumnus of Lord Bonnetton High School. Gianna Sloan LeBron. The freshman. Also a big part of our creative team here at Bluefield, where a lot of the content you see on all of our social media would not be possible without a couple of the young ladies. Another one I forgot to mention earlier was Cara Wooten from Aiken, South Carolina, who's been playing the entirety of the game. Pitch comes. Toes the line, but veers foul. Pitch. Gets a piece of it. Back stays fair, and she'll make it all the way over to first. The first collegiate at bat. Virginia Sloan LeBron. Hicks bunts. Stays fair. Long throw to first. Gets that out. Man, I'll tell you one thing. Gianna Sloan LeBron can move. Man, off of a bunt, making it all the way over to third. She is quick as lightning. After the sacrifice bunt from Hicks. That was on the inside corner for Atwell, strike one. That was low in the dirt. One and one the count. Fly ball drops in between the gutters. And that'll bring Gianna Sloan LeBron home. And Atwell with the base hit. Now Rams lead 14-1. As we're in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball caught by the shortstop. That was going to stay at first. 2 outs are on the board. Fly ball to right field, and that is out of here. A 2 RBI home run from the senior Macy Martin. And the Rams go up 16-1. Man, the Rams bats are on fire this afternoon. Rams getting a piece of just about anything that the Panthers can throw at them. And now freshman from Aiken, South Carolina. Garwood. Ground ball over the short snap. Long throw over to Furs. Going to get there just before she can. And that's going to end the fourth inning where the Rams lead 16-1. As the ball goes down, top of the fifth inning. Pitch, inside, ball one. Cox in the circle for the Rams. That one's into the dirt. Ball two. Big swing and a miss for strike one. 2-1 the count. Pitch into the dirt. 3-1 the count. Grounder. Pixie will stay in front and get the out. For the first out, the start, the top of the fifth. That one is tipped around. Strike one. High fly ball. Past McDuffie, hits the fence. Getting all the way over to second. Gonna try to run to third. Runs into him. Now with a runner all the way over. Well, Rams. One out already on the board. As that one pops backwards over the fence for strike one. After the mishandled bunt. Runner over on first, one scores. Cox deals on the inside. Ball two. Oh, check that ball one. That was a little low. Ball three. The pitch. McDuffie sprinting forward, hits in between. And now two runners are on. Rams need to stop the momentum of the Panthers. Trying to get them to a freezing halt before they let it become too much. Pitch from Cox. Check swing. No good. Strike one. Tugs back into the box. High fly ball, sprinting towards it. Kind of fumbles around. Everybody is safe. Bases are now loaded. Cox deals on the inside corner. Strike one. Wrong one on the count. Cox deals another. Foul ball. Rolls down the hill. And strike number three. Bases remain loaded. Play goes anywhere. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Pitch. A little high. Ball one. 1-1 the count. 2 outs are on the board. Big swing and a miss for strike two. take it. And as I was just clarifying, that will do it for game number 1. We'll be back here shortly on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.